Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. We have the Sonya and Medivh reworks coming into the game very soon. In fact, at the time of this recording, they're probably already in, but the developers did hint at the fact that they want to change up Lunara, because of course her E ability isn't the most exciting thing in the entire world. This could easily just be an activatable on her 1, which I assume is how this route's going to go, and then her E ability could consist of something else that maybe is a little bit more active. That being said, Lunara is notoriously my worst hero in the game, but I wanted to play her today just so we had a recent idea of how she is in the game right now, at least in the hands of a true master like myself, and then we could draw some comparisons when her rework does come down the pipeline. I am running the AC today because I've been recording in this hot-ass room all day, getting ready to go out of town, so hopefully the background noise isn't too bad. If it is, please forgive me. Love your face. Okay, let's go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the Haunted Mines, and I am going to die a lot this game. The friendly team Lunara, Zagara, Varian, Gul'dan, and the Butcher. The enemy team, the Huntilidin, Genji across your screen more times than you can count, Hanzo, kill you from across the screen, Arthas, reach you in place and kill ya, and Muradin, the stun machine. So I'm just going to stand next to Varian for the entire game, and he's going to go Twin Blades. Watch, you'll see. It's going to be a Twin Blades. His name's Flavor Flav. Going to be a Twin Blades Varian. I'm calling it right now. My main issue with Lunara, I think, is that I do play her in Quick Match. I have been picking her up in Team League a little bit more, and that's been going really well. In fact, I've been playing her on maps like Battlefield of Eternity, and playing her with teams that I know can be tanky for me, that I know will be the front line. And also playing, you know, with friends that I have a long history of playing video games with at this point. And all of those things put together gives me a lot more confidence in my ability to actually hold the line and try to deal as much damage as humanly possible while maintaining a somewhat safe posture. That doesn't work in Quick Match because, number one, you don't know what you're queuing against. And even if you did, you know, they'll probably just focus you really, really fast and your team won't help. I'm going into this as a little bit of a pessimist. I do see that, but I'm not trying to. I'm just going to go all the way back. I'm going to let them hold the lane, excuse me. I don't want to use my sippy cup up just yet because I'm assuming I'm going to need the sippy cup for when the mines open very soon. And of course, if you are watching this, the most effective way to play the Haunted Mines is by not going in the Haunted Mines until, and this is important, until all of the mercenary camps on the map have been taken. Well, okay, it looks like my team fought outnumbered because I went back. That feels a little bad. What build is the Hanzo? Okay, he's going for a boss killer build. Quite frankly, because the mine gives no team XP, it's a lot easier to pull ahead just staying out of the mines than it is going into it. And most teams usually have the stuff necessary to defend against the giant gold. Looks like the enemy team has rotated up to the top lane. I'm going to go ahead and scout their path back down with our Wisp. Our Q ability is a circular skill shot that we can throw out at a pretty, you know, moderate range. It applies our trait. Our trait is a stacking poison debuff. We can have 3 applications of the poison on a target, and then they will continue to take ramping up damage, or it doesn't ramp up, but they'll take damage over time. And their duration is increased by the amount of stacks that you... the enemy team is starting to take some camps around the map. I'm going to go ahead and scout this one out above me. If Illidan takes the hunt and stuns me, I really don't have any tools necessary to mitigate that damage. So that is something that we do need to worry about. The most important thing for me to do is just keep some applications of poison on him. Our W ability applies a slow, and then that slow will also add 1 stack of the... He already used his jump, so we're chilling. Adds 1 stack of the poison as well. So you can get a few targets up to 2 stacks, then use your trait and get them up to another. Go ahead and slow down Illidan so the team can finish him off, and I'll try my best to juke this. Hopefully they peel for me. There's the vision. You see him. Go get him. I'm going to dip into the mines and just go back so I don't die to the Genji. Okay, we should get some camps pushing before we go down, so I'm going to ping for some assistance here. Let's see if the friendly team follows through with that. As of right now, the enemy team is in the mines, and we're just kind of soaking XP. No one's really being proactive in any shape or form. And it does look like they are pinging to go down into the mines. I'm still gonna get this. I'm still gonna get this. Are we good at taking camps? No. Am I gonna do it anyway? You betcha. I mean, we can dodge all the damage, so that's helpful. And I don't think the enemy team's gonna scout me because they're all down in the mines. We just need to get a little bit of lane pressure versus them while we're down there. It's really important. Hopefully they don't go die in a fight they're outnumbered in. It does look like they are fighting right now. Okay, get those going. And then we will go join them. Although we are behind. Illidan never actually went down into the mines. He's just been farming the lane. We did pick up a kill on Genji. And now the enemy team's in a position where they just have more seeds than us. So, why would we go fight them? That doesn't make any sense. Why would we do that? Gul'dan walking out of here with literally single-digit health, it looks like. Let's try to just clear the wave as much as possible. Hit it with our Q. And I am going to be dropping back here. We are going to go for Splintered Spear. Noxious Blossom causes basic attacks to cleave. Walked into a Murden there. That hurt. Don't have Sippy Cup, but I think I'm just going to wait for it. And then figure out how we're going to defend this. So Zagara is pushing top. We are ahead on XP. I can poke at this just a little bit, boys. Just a little bit. The Splintered Spear does allow your auto attack to cleave, which means you are able to spread the poison around a little bit more in team fights, which is quite nice. The issue is that she has some really big wasted talents at this tier. So for instance, Siphoning Toxin literally does pretty much nothing. Pretty much a wasted talent. If you picked that up, you would have been better off with anything else because the amount of healing that you receive from it is so insubstantial that it's just not worth. It's just not worth it in any way. Now, remember that Lunara does not have a mount, but you do run at, I believe, 120% movement speed. So for short little tussles, like moving out of boss stuns like you just saw there, she's one of the better characters for doing that. I don't want to go in by myself here because the enemy team is right outside of the gate. Yep, that's exactly what I was trying to fucking avoid. Thanks. Thanks, Varian. Appreciate you. I'll try to slow those guys down. If Genji is chasing me, though, I'm just dead. I shouldn't have even stood over there. If I knew they were there, I shouldn't have even stood over there. Because you could say that I baited Varian into that. Which feels kind of bad. The enemy team does have the bigger golem. How are we looking for actually killing it? The Butcher has a lot of stacks right now. He has a lot of stacks right now. So he might be able to actually melt this thing down pretty quick. The issue being that no one's soaking top right now, so I'm going to go up here. Hey. I mean, I would love to help out with that, but I would also like to stay competitive on XP. Trying to stay competitive. Yeah, I think I made the wrong play there. Even messing around with the idea of going out of that mine entrance. Okay, so this is where we start to have... This is where we start to get a little nervous. The enemy team is approaching level 10 rapidly. We could see an X marks the spot Genji. Ruining my life all the time. I mean, I'll just hit him with that. Kind of hope for the best, I think. He already used Deflect, so he's going to take that poison damage. I don't want to take this stun, though. Alright. This is okay. This is alright. There it is! Yep, there it is! I fucking called that a mile away, you motherfucker! Take the damage! Take the damage! That's what you get! I knew that was gonna happen! For no fucking reason! They're just gonna hunt me for the rest of the game. We're gonna go for the Leap Vine, or the Leap Strike, whatever it's called. I don't fucking... Oh, God. It's a Syndragosa. Oh, shit. Thank you. Genji's still gonna kill me, because he's Genji. I was also hit by a Hanzo ult. A really, 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 really bad positioning on my part there. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? It's like I read it like a book. Like I'm a fucking mystic. I can predict the future. I was in a bad spot. My fault. Was it our DPS? Zagara's gonna be able to defend top, no problem. Let's try to get this camp while we have a little bit of vision. Spread the toxin, keep up the toxin, to try to just dance around this damage. That is a taunt variant. That's going to be really, really, really helpful for keeping Genjis and Illidan still. Alright, so that camp is spawning at a pretty good time. We need to stop this from moving it. Oh, I thought we had a fucking building here. Once again, my fault. My fault. I'm going to slow him down. Actually, the toxin wore off just as I pressed the button. This does apply another toxin, right? Enemies currently affected by nature's toxin have its duration increased by 3 seconds or are slowed. Yeah, so it applies another stack. Because that's all the stacks do. They apply another... Okay, I'm just going to stop talking just in case I'm wrong. I might be fucking wrong. Alright, we do have a little push with that mercenary camp. There's a fight happening up top. Let's try to make our way up there. Genji already using his dash means he's not going to have that really important part of his survivability for at least like half a second. So maybe we could deal some damage to him. Go leap strike over him and then try to slow down this Arthas as he is escaping the mines as well. We're going to leap strike over him before he leaves just to deal the extra damage. We might be able to chase this down, actually. I'm feeling relatively confident here. Alright, fuck it. Grab the Regen Globe, go back down. We scared him. We put the fear of the forest into him, and now he's going to go home. Illidan is up on the map somewhere, so I could be potentially hunted at any moment. Everybody's down there. This should actually be a pretty good kill. Little overkill on the heroic ability there, but you know what? I get a little overzealous for Illidan kills too. I can't blame the guy. So we're just gonna attack, stack up our poison, move out of these things, and hopefully not lose our Gul'dan, who is alone at the top of the map, currently getting killed. The Butcher was, I think, finishing off a camp, and Zagara's back, so we should be backing up here. I am gonna go for Greater Spell Shield. Actually, I'm going to go for Unfair Advantage. Because I can spread my trade around real easy. At least that's the plan, right? They're going to be slightly ahead, but we can just get Mercs. We can go get this top Merc camp. Might even be able to steal their Merc camp if they're a little too slow. Looks like Butcher went out the bottom, so we don't have our whole team together here. So all you have to do is use your W on something that has your trait on it already, and they will take increased damage from the poison. Because we're splintering our shots out throughout these team fights whenever we use our Q, the chances of us being able to deal more damage in these team fights goes up quite a bit. I'm leap striking, I'm fucking trying! There we go, now how do I get out of this? The fear was just a little too late. It was good though. X-Strike is going to get Genji out of there, and now the front line is actually in a pretty vulnerable spot. They're fighting underneath our golem, which means we're going to get some extra stuns in here. I really think RTM could clean us up, no problem. That is going to be corruption on Arthas. That should finish him off. Muradin is behind our team now. They should be able to finish this off as well. And the Butcher... Oh, taunt on Genji! Beautiful! Nice job! Nice job. The Butcher is in pursuit. He is going to be making his way down to the bottom lane. And if he doesn't have his quest done already, he should... Oh, he does. But he was close enough to get blood from that. I'm going to head up top and deal with the objective. Good job. Head up top, deal with the objective. Maybe Zagara will join me when she spawns, because she does have a Nidus here. And we're just going to inflict our poison on this. So Nature's Toxin deals 50% more damage to heroes that are slow. Okay, so it's only heroes. Only heroes. I lied. I lied, boys. But we can spread it around during the fight, no problem. Like, we have the Splintered Spear. We have all the tools necessary to make that work really, really, really well. Our Leap Strike only has a 20-second cooldown, so I don't feel too bad about using it just kind of all the time. But, I don't necessarily want to use both applications of it here on this mercenary camp. We are going to go for an increase to our basic attack range because that means that our Splintered Spear will send Toxin out at a further distance. Varian running into a lot of trouble here. The Butcher and I trying to make our way in, but now that we're here, I don't know if this is something we actually want to fight. Let's slow this guy down. Dodge that. Butcher going in. I don't know if I can actually do anything here. We're going to Leap Strike over him and just try to escape this way. I slowed him again. He went down into the mines. What? The hunt was just used, so we're not gonna... Let's go. We're not gonna die to that. Alright, I think we made it out. Go ahead and go back. How are we doing on damage? Not terrible. Just, the lowest on the team. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. The enemy team did get that top mercenary camp Zagara, the lone defender up there. Let's go try to give her a little bit of help. I'm not too worried about our XP soak because we are so even. I do think I can kill this Hanzo if I go for the big boy flank here. I'm going for the big boy flank. I shouldn't be doing this. Why am I doing this? So we leap here, and then we leap here. And now he's dead. And there's nothing. Okay, now I'm dead too. Fuck! That played out so different in my head. That played out so differently in my head. Wasn't I full health? Oh, he has the shuriken talent. He has the shuriken talent. How hard did he hit me?
The dead rise.
Okay, so
Dare you enter the mines?
I got hit with a minion basic attack. We're chilling. Then he hits me with the shuriken, and I go down to half health. And then he hits me with the shuriken again, and I died with the help of one auto attack. All of this happened within 2 seconds. I went from full health to nothing in 2 seconds. Shit. God. Shuriken did 1,187 damage. Goodness. Okay, friendly team is fighting over on the left side of the mines. Let's see if I can get in a position to actually help with that. I think I'm a little bit too late. Let's go ahead and gather up some of this. I can send the wisp out to the other side of the mines just so we can get a look at that. Oh, we spotted them. Actually, I don't think I had anything to do with that. All right, Genji's on me, and I'm gonna die. Please let me out. I just want to leave. I just want to fucking leave. Please, just let me leave.
It's only what you deserve.
He's gonna charge me over the wall. I know it. He's still in the mines. I'm okay, I think. Oh, Butcher's going in. Didn't quite make it to him in time, though. Now we have Muradin completely dominating our Gul'dan. Hopefully he's able to heal up in time. Good taunt is gonna keep him still. The Horrify, a little bit overkill. And I'm trying to get back in there. I'm trying to help. Yo, I got you. I won't let him. Did he just dodge my fucking ult with that? You piece of shit. I hate you so much. All right. Okay, we can get this. No problem.
Let's go.
Especially with the help of the Butcher, who is making his way over here right now. Hanzo's up in the top lane, soaking XP. Need to make sure I don't get rooted by that. Zagara is taking a camp right now, so we do have map pressure. That's good. That's what I want to see. I like this. Hit that globe, please. Okay. Feeling pretty good about this. We got a giant golem this time, and we have the pushing power to actually make it work. The enemy team does grab that camp down in the bottom lane, but we could just push top, no problem, man. We could just alt top for the win. Gul'dan's gonna be back up in 3 seconds. We could put a lot of pressure here. I do agree with getting that camp, though. I think that's a good idea. But we shouldn't stop and defend bottom too much. We need to keep the momentum up here. And now I'm by myself, so I can be hunted. And the team's on the other side of the map. Granted, Zagara can knight us up here, but we really should be going all in with this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and Sippy Cup, because I just assume I'm gonna get focused in this next fight, and I want that health regen to carry over. We'll go ahead and use our Q here. Try to focus down this Genji. Hit him with the slow now that he's getting away. He actually jumped into a boss stun there. Focusing Muradin because he's the only thing close to me that I can focus. We are going to go for Galloping Gate right now. And for all intents and purposes, we are losing this team fight. Zagara decided to defend a 6-skull golem. Don't defend a 6-skull golem, please. Like, it would literally die from a light breeze. That feels bad. We could have won with this, for sure. Oh well. There's really nothing on our side of the map that we can take right now. I can't grab that vision because Illidan will hunt me. So the only thing I really can do is make our way up to the top lane. The only chance we have for winning is just... Well, that sounded too negative. The best chance we have for winning is trying to get a pick during this crucial part of the game where we're level 20, and they're not. But the issue is, we're kind of never grouped to do that. And the enemy team is always a solid brick of players walking towards us, at least it seems like it. So this is a really bad spot for us to be in. And we might lose our Varian here if we're not careful. That being said, he did do a good job of dipping down into the mines. Nice Horrify from Gul'dan. And that should be a dead Illidan. Beautiful. All right, we're actually in a decent position here. Varian is repositioning right now. He's doing okay. He's feeling all right. I'm going to go ahead and try to land an auto attack on several of these guys, slowing them down. Jumping over the Genji to try to deal as much damage as I can. And the Butcher is going to take him down. We did clump up really well for that, that Genji ability, though. Once again, I don't have any HP to continue this, but I'll try. I'll try. I don't... Here, I'm going to Galloping Gate, but I have to dodge... Oh, fuck. Oh, God, okay. Okay, I'm going back. I'm going to kill this wall, too. Fuck that wall. Okay, going back. I tried to use Galloping Gate, which is our level 20 talent. It gives us a big boost to our movement speed, so we can move a lot faster, right? And I was trying to dodge the Hanzo with that. We 100% should get a building before the mines come up. We should get a keep first ammo. But I kind of think we already had to be doing that. Yeah, fuck it. The guard's just playing her own game. There's no communicating with her. Go back. It was a good call, but at a bad timing because half our team had to go back. We weren't all there. So, you know, make adjustments. We're chilling. We are pretty far ahead on skulls right now, but we're also very spread out in the mines. The Butcher very vulnerable over on the left side at the moment. Varian is watching that top entrance, trying to stop anyone from coming in from there. You can't be the real one. You're making too many good calls. Salty. What is it? Is it salt? Is it just salt? I've never used emotes before. I've never typed them. That was cool. Oh my goodness! Oh my damn! All right. Again, we could just end this now. We could just go end the game right now. And that could be definitely a call you can make if you're playing with your friends and you wanna get a little bit better at shot calling. But getting the golem, getting a 100 skull golem is also a good way to get a victory, right? But you could go push a building down, try to pressure core. You have 40 seconds before the enemy team is really going to be able to do too much about that. I did just use my Galloping Gate here to try to keep up with Genji, and there's no way he lives through this. That's just a free kill. I didn't see... It had to be Genji back here somewhere, though. I didn't see him at all. I didn't look at my mini-map. So, by going back into the mines and getting the golem, we've basically allowed the numbers advantage that we had to go away. Because Genji's still alive, of course, and here he is to kill me. OT, please. Here he is to kill me. And all those tanks, Illidan, Arthas, Muradin, all those guys we killed, they're back. They're back right now. Luckily, they staggered enough that we were still able to get some kill, but here's the hunt, and I'm not going to be able to live through that. So, just some shot calling, you know, tips in mind. We had a really good situation to do exactly what this golem is doing right now without the golem, right? Your win condition is killing the core. Your win condition isn't necessarily getting the golem to kill the core. You can kill the core whenever you want to. That being said, I don't think this will end the game, especially not with the solo variant. He should probably back up. You should probably back up. Getting top would be a good idea since they are preoccupied. And he could just hit it a couple times. I mean, it doesn't have very much health left at all. And then we have catapult pressure on these guys for the rest of the game, which makes it easier to kill the core. Alright, 63% is not bad. So now, again, we have another option during the next objective. If we see the enemy team go down into the mines, we have the option to completely ignore that and just pressure the core. Okay, we're back up. We're on the move. We're coming in. I'm going to assume that was a fucking accident. Danger. Danger. It's only 70-second cooldown. I'm sure we won't do anything important in the next minute. I'm sure we won't. As of right now, the only option we really have is waiting for camps to pop up and pushing just a little bit. We, once again, do not have Zagara. She is down in the bottom lane. but I think she's coming up here.
Let's go.
Did he go for the global hunt? He did not, so that's good at least. You can show on the map sometimes without worrying about Illidan just completely wrecking us. If we can get a pick here, that would be huge. Zagara did teleport up to the top lane, worm up to the top lane to get a kill up there, but of course, Genji with the hunt. He's everywhere you want to be. I'm going to try to just focus down that Hanzo, get him out of the fight. Muradin has the same plans for me, though. Let's go ahead and use our ult to hop in, use our ult to hop out, deal a butt ton of damage to this Illidan. He will die from the poison. Now we just have to play this really carefully. I know I'm focusing the Muradin. I don't want to focus the Muradin, but the Muradin is the only thing that I could focus in that situation. We know that Hanzo's down here somewhere, but it looks like he backed up to safety. And now we're in a position where we are outnumbered with an enemy's core very, very, very low. So that does open up a few options for how we could proceed to play this game. We could try to just put pressure on the map because they're going to be down in the mines, but there's not very many camps to actually pick up at this point. So I do think I will just join our Varian down here. We just have to be so careful. We just have to run if they come to attack. It's going to be 26 seconds before our team is fully alive. Yo, for real, I think we just dip out of here. Zagara is down by herself in the bottom lane. Literally the worst place she could be right now because we just saw some people coming into the mines from the bottom lane. Oh, this is huge, though! That's a huge taunt! Beautiful! Beautiful! We could probably just go in the game right this second. In fact, that is exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe not with the Illidan Sun, actually. Are we continuing to... We're continuing to get skulls. We are very, 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 very far ahead. We're going to have the strongest golem no matter what here. I think we should just start it. Oh. Good. Oh, good lamb. All right, I'm going to Galloping Gate in front of the Arthas just to slow him down. We're going to hop over him once again just to get in his way and slow him down. For now, IMO. Don't, no, not objective, not objective. Just go to the core. We don't need the golem. We don't need the golem. We don't need it.
A thorn in your side.
I'm over, boys. All right, we won with Winions anyway. G. This is Lunara as she is in the game right now. This is the build that most people use, as far as I know. There are a few variations here and there, but this is the overall mindset. You're super delicate. You are constantly running in fear from everything. You can sit on the back line, but if the enemy team has hard engage, you're basically going to have one of the worst games of your life. That being said, I think we did fairly well here. I think we did all right. Like I said, I've never been a good Lunara player ever, try as I might be, but I'm pretty happy with this. If you want to play along at home, natural perspective. I thought it was nature for a second. Nimble Wisp. Splintered Spear, Leaping Strike, Unfair Advantage, Starwood Spear, and then Galloping Gate. That's going to be it for me today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this was just to get a good idea of how Lunara plays in the game right now, so we can see how she changes with that rework that will be coming in the future at some point. I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye.